the next film.
Another British movie.
I had never seen this. You had never seen this. We'd heard a lot about it. But this is Straw Dogs from Sam Peckinpah, who was not British. He was an American Western filmmaker mostly. But most of the cast in this movie is, except for Dustin Hoffman. So...
Sam Peckinpah.
Lord have mercy. This is a weird film because it's nothing like anything else that he ever did. He did The Wild Bunch and stuff like that. He did mostly Westerns, and this film is nothing like that. It's the film of a couple, Dustin Hoffman, Susan George. I think that's her name.
Susan George.
That move into a house, and the woman, I guess, is British, and she knows a lot of the people from the town as well. And I guess he had gone there because he got some sort of a grant to write or to work on, was he a mathematician or something like that?
Yeah, he's working on a math book for college.
He's working on something like that. So they move into this house, and a lot of the people from the town she knows, and they come back into her life. And as the film goes on, he has them work on the house. Like there's 3 or 4 guys that he hires to do some construction on the house, and they start to get a little bit friendly with the wife the girl played by Susan George in the film.
They get a little too friendly.
They get a little too close. And in probably one of the fucking weirdest scenes I've ever encountered in a couple of the different guys, but not really.
She wanted it from one of them.
Yeah, because she enjoys, it seems like she enjoys it.
Yeah. I mean, the guy...
No, I mean, it really does seem like he made it seem like in the filming of it that she enjoys as it happens.
It's kind of like, yeah. It's kind of like that, if you give her just a little bit of a taste of the lollipop, she wants the whole thing. That's sort of how it goes. Yeah, she took it nicely in the dirt box from the one guy, but the second guy was flat out raped. She wasn't ready for another one. That's the way I look at it.
So that one just snuck up on her.
Yeah,
that was a bonus.
That one was a forceful dick.
But so, the big theme of the movie is that throughout the film she can't get Dustin Hoffman to do anything. Like
he's a little nerd.
He's like he's a math guy. He doesn't get mad at him. He won't confront him. He won't say anything to him. He doesn't really know that it happened.
He's basically a pussy.
He basically is. And then I guess towards the end of the film, something happens, and that's the point of the film. He fucking snaps.
He finally grows a pair, and basically, like his house at the end is getting destroyed by these people that want this retarded guy, or I don't know how. I think he's sort of retarded. They think that he has killed one of the town folks' daughters,
right,
if you will. So,
and Dustin Hoffman lets him come in and stay, but he won't. Like a mob shows up basically, and they want him, and they're going to kill him supposedly. And Dustin Hoffman's like, "No, I'm not going to let you come in and get him or anything." And I mean, he could very easily have just let him go out there and get killed, but he just said, "No."
I guess it's the last straw. It's the straw that broke the camel's back. It's Straw Dogs.
Ooh.
The movie's really, really slow, though. Like certain people, like it's a very British movie in a way. Because, it probably takes a good half hour, 45 minutes before you even get halfway interested in it. You have to get through that point, and then once you're there, you're kind of captivated by it. And the movie was actually remade recently, and I think the remake did awful.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it came out.
Yeah, it came out over a month ago, I think, and didn't do anything. So, but this movie, and I gotta say too, like it's one of the earliest movies. I think Midnight Cowboy is the only one I can think of that's earlier that Dustin Hoffman was in. This is like 1971.
The Graduate.
Yeah.
He was probably in that one before that, too.
What year was I don't even know.
60s.
Yeah. Midnight Cowboy was in the 60s, too. But
so, I mean, actually the last 30 minutes of the film make the film. It's amazing. Like, the level of violence that was in this film at that year was, you can't even believe it, really. Because it's a home siege film at the end where he just goes nuts and, starts picking everybody off.
It's freaking chaos.
Yeah. But I highly recommend this movie, actually, though. I'd never seen it. I'd heard, certain things about it. It is violent, and there is some questionable stuff in it with the rape and all that, but it's
questionable rape.
It's questionable rape.
Did he rape me or did he not? I don't know.
But
the Blu-ray, what do you think of the Blu-ray of it?
It looked fine. Like, I didn't notice it was spectacular or anything. I also didn't notice it was shitty. I will say I was pissed off because there's no special features on it at all.
Yeah.
There's nothing on the disc.
But one good thing that seems to happen at all these remakes that come out is at least, like, the original movie comes out on, they have like a edition of it come out on Blu-ray or DVD, whether it's a special edition or not, you know. It at least comes out.
Yeah, this is not too very special edition.
Yeah, but I thought it looked fine, and the movie's actually really good, so I would advise, and I think it's like $10. It's another one that's like $10.
I'm going to buy it, though. I'll convince myself I'm going to get it for myself.
Yeah.
Make it a part of my own Blu-ray collection.
Get it violently.